Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with some more racing and another one of the new cars. We've also got a new game setting. I thought I'd broken it initially, but apparently this is the new mode where you can have a ghost until you get to the first checkpoint, although it's a little bit weird when you kind of park on the grid for a while. It sort of unghosts some cars and then re-go. I don't know. It's not really intended for what we do. We're just doing a little dance with our... it's the nostril car. I'm going to just call it that. It's a Camaro, but it has the biggest nostrils. This GTA version is even bigger than the real-life car. We're off, I think. I think Amy did the jump start on this one. Danger Man was terrible at the anti-jump start. Danger Man just killed Chris for reasons. And Amy's been... no, actually, Amy's not been taken out. Jessica didn't do a great job on the anti-jump starting brigade there. There's a lot of dust being kicked up and not a lot of slowing down of the pink car. Level 8 is going to get to the inside. That's okay. This is a fun... Oh, that's a corner. Bloody hell, that's a corner and a half. And, well, you put a wall, but not really slow. I guess it's kind of... it's not the biggest takeout we've had for jump starters in all of this. This is going to get narrow. There's going to be way too many cars going into this section. Say for my liking, we've bobbled all over everywhere there. Oh, that's... Looks like I thought a car had just got lost, but no, just a little bit of lag. That was terrible. I shouldn't have lifted through there. I should just let the steepness of the hill slow me down. In that section, Danger Man's missing... Oh, Danger Man's got a lot of camber going on that rear. Does this have good damage model, perhaps? That would be kind of cool, actually. Another car we can... That's a dangerous split ramp there. Another car we can torture with some of our silly maps, shall we say. We are... Oh, this is going to be a little bit narrow. We've got like a Monaco style... Danger Man said I better mention the tunnel. It's like a Monaco style tunnel. It's actually very cool. It is very cool indeed, racing through here. There, a few cars got in trouble. That's actually a tough little bit of road to go on. Very long kind of... What is the Gran Turismo track that has kind of a bit of a tunnel? Nothing like this sort of length. I don't remember my Gran Turismo fictional tracks. It kind of feels like one, but I can't remember what it is. That's going to be kind of a nasty corner. Going to have a slide on the exit, not too much. The car doesn't drive too badly. Apparently, it doesn't feel particularly quick. Apparently, it's not very quick overall. It's very difficult when you're doing a one-make race. It's kind of difficult to compare speeds and everything. But it doesn't feel like it's amazingly fast. However, it is a nice car to drive. We're going to have a little bit of a look to the inside of this hairpin and not bump off the wall. That's fine. We're going to have a lot of cars. Ewan had to try that. Someone was always going to try that inside kind of a ramp, and that is a lap around here. It's quite a long lap around this circuit. I like the track so far. It's good fun. Narrow in places. Got to be careful. Got to pick and choose your moment. You get opportunities like this where you can just get a bit... Oh, that was a little... that was me trying to be sneaky and just grab the side of Gliska's slipstream, but we shuffled across a little bit too much in that one. We're going to have a Danger Man to the outside into the chicane. Oh, that's going to be a lot of cars into one. And I'm going to get... Yeah, we slightly nudged Danger Man into the chicane a little bit too far, and then got sort of, I say, stuck behind as they were a little bit wide. I had nowhere else to go. I would have waited for, but in the end, it kind of all works out. It does feel like these can get away with light contact as well, which is always good for racing cars in this game. We can do the bump draft without too much negative effects. Oh, got trapped. If you do end up slow at any point, Pack just wants to come rushing past, as is normal, and you can get yourself in quite a lot of trouble on this hill. You lose momentum on a hill in these that are not very fast, you are going to be in some serious trouble. Can I get some slipstream here? Looks like we can be a little bit sneaky. Actually got a really good run all the way up here. Unfortunately, not going to have anywhere to really go in this one. Oh, it's all getting stacked up. The tunnel's really narrow. I was put in a very bad place. I don't know if Longbow realised there was a car on my outside. We've now just had a crash in the tunnel. There was not much in the way of an easy solution for me in that one. I think if I'd stamped on the brakes, I just got hit from behind anyway. So yeah, that was not the easiest for me to deal with, sadly. But yeah, we just ended up getting spun around. We'll catch back up. I think catch up probably more powerful than the last track we drove around, certainly. We got these long straights like here and lots of slipstream. So, you know, you make a mistake at this point in the race, it isn't completely game over. That's why we run slipstream and catch up. It means that you can have a little bit, you know, there's a little bit of contact. It's not going to completely ruin your day. Is Ewan going to go for the alternate line again? Yeah. Oh, I was busy watching Ewan have a crash and I missed my own braking point. Oh, Ewan's crash, must be a little bit of lag there. Ewan's crash actually worked. I thought he went straight. It looked like he went straight into the post on that one, but he did get away with it. So sometimes you get just a little bit of lag with the cars. It looks like they've hit something and then they ping themselves forward. So I'm going to guess that's what occurred there. We might have set this up lovely if we do this right. This level 8's going to get a draft off Ewan, and then maybe even get a slingshot off Pega. Level 8 didn't stay in front of me for long enough, although we're going to get the momentum here, I think, to go through the middle of everybody. Ewan's fighting back. What's happened to the nose of Ewan's car? The Nostromobile is quite battered back there. Yeah, these do have a really good damage model. It seems to be hit and miss with this game. Sometimes new cars like the Valera, that has quite a good damage model, and sometimes they do not have any of the like crazy damage. Yeah, that's what apparently does. We can't sometimes when we've done the survival races and that sort of stuff. Cars don't always seem to load. The damage doesn't always seem to work properly on some of them, but it's nice to know this one here is at least capable of it. Oh god, that was scary. Level 8's found a new line through there. Cry, where did that come from? I have absolutely no idea, but Level 8 definitely found a way to make all of that work. Take it with a little bit of a slide, and I got nowhere to really go here. That's quite a narrow section, just getting into the tunnel. Once you're in the tunnel, it's not too bad, but it is quite narrow getting into that corner. I got in fairly good shape, actually, all things considered. We will get a good run down here. Oh, is there a burnout? Is it burnout 3? Has a track with a tunnel like this now? Oh god, now we're going really old. I say really old racing games. Got Burnout 3. Brilliant game. I think there's a Burnout. That's what I'm thinking of. Maybe not Gran Turismo, maybe not old Gran Turismo. Maybe it is Burnout. I'm thinking of had a track that ran through like a long tunnel and you could fling cars out of it. Of course, that was always the fun, doing the takedowns and launching cars out of it. Oh, Blakey with a huge amount of oversteer. Glad I saw that one in time and we had good enough brakes, because that was wiggling. Oh, and Pega's found an inside wall and had an accident with Level 8, and now they're all squabbling. This isn't the final lap. We've got one more to go afterwards. I mean, I'm glad it isn't, because we're going to get Slipstream murdered to the line. Right, the whole pack is here. Oh, as we head down towards the first corner, trying to make sure we give everyone as much space as we can realistically manage. It's 3 wide heading towards the chicane, and Pega's going to follow us, and we'll duck out to the right, I imagine, anytime soon. Nope. Pega's happy to go to the left. Danger Man's going even more to the left. Biscuits to the outside. Oh, it's 4, 5, 6 wide towards the chicane. What could go wrong here? And I say almost anything. Lado just bounced the inside wall, I think. Just bounced the inside wall, ended up on the front of my car, and once that rear corner hits my car, I can't steer, Lado can't steer, and it's not like there's much space to work with there. Chris also just hit the inside guardrail. That's an attempt at a pass. A little bit of rallycross went on. Oh, I was not as clear as I'd hoped I was there. That was very nearly ended up in me spinning myself off the nose of Chris's car. Chris with a good run through here. The camber. Yeah, these have got serious damage model going on. Danger Man's is looking decidedly second-hand. Mine's one of the cleaner cars, at least in all of this. Haven't seen Ewan's Wreckmobile, wherever that one ended up. Right. We know we're not going to pass on the way into the tunnel. That just doesn't work. Can we... Oh, I mean, we passed in Pega last lap around in the tunnel, but it is difficult. This is really your best bet, but we are not in the position anymore. Just slightly tangling with the back of Blakey. Lost us the momentum and let Chris pass. Although you can also get a good run down here for this next corner if you time it right. But we are not close enough still. So we've got the hill, we've got the corner at the bottom of the hill, and then it's the run to the line, pretty much. Is someone going to be brave? They're 3 wide. You're going to run out of space trying to find a way past now. Level 8 is very brave, but overshoots. Do they keep it out of the trees? Just. Oh, we're now slipping and sliding around as we head into the hairpin. It's who's going to get the best run out of all of this? Who's going to get the slipstream draft? Where is there going to be space? I have no idea. I think we're too far back. We've got a very good run going on, but it's going to be a too little, too late. Oh, Danger Man is across the line upside down. I wish we could have a photo finish on GTA, because that would have been the most amazing photo. I'm pretty sure Danger Man finished that race upside down across the line. Wonderful stuff, and it is Danger Man that takes victory from Chris. Impega third ahead of Gliska, 5th and 6th for Team Orange, level 8 in 7th. Fastest lap would go the way of Longbow, ahead of Lado, Ewan, Crane and Amy. That's a fun track. I very much enjoyed that track. And one of the most ridiculous fail racy finishes that we've seen in a really, really long time. We have something a bit faster for our next race, Turismo R. I haven't driven this one for a while. Fairly good all-round car. Gonna be a little bit different. A little bit different to the Ruiners. Shouldn't get as damaged as them, but there we go. We'll also see the sort of no-contact starts. And what happens? Does it just... Okay, so you're kind of ghosted until you are... I was wondering whether it was going to be GTA, and as soon as you left... I think it might be a little funny on the leaving ghost mode, essentially. If you're like inside another car, it might ping you a bit randomly, which is never great. But who knows? We've got the lead of the race into the chicane for the first time. A little bobble on the exit, and I don't know how Crane has got up there. I'm not going to ask too many questions, though. We're going to have a Danger Man looking, doesn't quite get to the inside. Blakey is past. Team Orange have the lead of the race. It's kind of a little bit single file up this hill. It's not the easiest place to pass, and more often than not you step out of line. Oh, that's different in these. That's a lot more of a corner. Oh, God, and we get a very big wobble going on there. Oh, I think Blakey's catch-up was struggling there, just with no power going on, essentially. Now we're 3 wide in a place we do not want to be 3 wide in. I'm going to back out of that one, because it's going to end poorly, I suspect. Side-by-side into the tunnel is okay, just only 2 wide. Yeah, level 8 doesn't want to be involved in that fight. You've got to pick and choose your battles, really, and that is not a place that is worth having a massive lunge. And likewise there, unless Impega was sensible with that pass, got to the inside, got the move done. I'm not going to try and go around the outside. It's not... I mean, it could work, but at this stage of the race, we'd have to be a lot further alongside than I actually was there. Plus, we got better opportunities. The corner we just went around was good, we weren't close enough, but then down this hill at the bottom is also very good. Although I can't really use the overspeed that we've got. We're kind of just stuck 2 by 2. The gap in the middle is sort of there. Danger Man's looking at it, but it's dicey, and you run the risk of having a really big crash if you do. And on lap 1, is it worth it? Probably not. We've got a great slingshot out of that final corner. That was a good little run. Level 8 is on the move and has just run out of spaces to go. Impega is to the outside, and we'll get the move done into turn 1. Actually quite nicely done, because that was more on the racing line than I was. We were quite shonky through turn 1, but we made it work. We got enough speed on the exit. Gliska's caught up with all the fighting that's been going on with us lot. There was a second pass occurring. Bloody hell, level 8 is trying to do the motorbike impressions on the outside. Getting up, no one giving us any slipstream on that line. Now Danger Man is in front of us, but slow, and I got nowhere to go because I've got cars either side of me. I don't think I'm going to find a pass on the outside on the dirt, really. Don't want to bump draft with these. Don't trust them particularly. I suspect it would be a spin if we bump back a Danger Man's kart, so we've just got to hold station for now. Blakey's having a look. That's a brave pass. It's a good pass. We left space. I had a little lift going around there because I didn't want to understeer wide into a car on the outside. And yeah, it's a tough place to get past done, because if I make a mistake, tiniest mistake on that inside line, I will push whoever's on the outside wide. I don't, not intentionally do it, but it's an easy mistake to make and can dump you a long way down the order. We are not going to make that one work. I think it'd be really difficult to tough that out around the outside there. You'd have to be carrying a lot more speed than the car you were racing with. We've got a huge run. It's just not wide enough to make it 3 wide into that corner. Like, if that was a corner deciding the race on the final lap, I'd do it, but on lap 2, on a corner that doesn't really decide the race, it's just going to have a big wreck. So it's better off having a wait. And okay, yeah, we lost a little bit of momentum. In fact, I don't know why we didn't get any slipstream from Impega there. That's actually quite annoying. I did a sensible thing of not getting involved in a stupid battle, and then oh, that's a lot of understeer. Bloody hell, we followed Gliska all the way down there. That was terrifying. Just turned and nope, the car was not having any of it. It's all there. No draft down here. I should be careful swerving about too much in case someone behind does have a lot of draft, but we did not have any going on down there. We used it all up or something, I don't know. Now we should get some off the back of Ewan, who has got some serious acceleration going on there. We are flying. Gliska's lost it. I don't quite know. I like lost it as in lost the draft. I don't quite know how that one's happened. We are on the outside coming into chicane. All is good. Ewan and Impega are battling, and we might be able to make our way past the Frosty Gold machine here if we are lucky, or we will get stuck a little bit here without too much in the way of room. And there's a bump on Danger Man. Yeah, I mean, we're doing pack racing in very quick cars here, and that sort of contact is really easy to make. Part of the reason why it's so easy to make is, of course, these cars are super grippy, especially compared to the cars we were racing before, the Ruin. I mean, the Ruin is not bad, don't get me wrong, but these are just much grippier. And what you get with these is, because they've got so much grip, the tiniest little movement on the steering becomes a big movement with the car. They change directions so quickly, and that's why often what gets in trouble with these, and things like the Wagner as well, are quite bad. Well, I say quite bad. They're tough to race a little bit because of it, because when you're racing in a big pack like we are here, just the littlest movement can move the car quite a lot, and that can be a big problem, and end up having somebody go around. We are in a fight side by side with Impega. It's too wide through there's fine. Any more than that is a no from me, pretty much. Ewan's going to have a look to the inside now. Might make it work, might not. We are going to try and tough it out through there, and we do. Now, if we can get a good draft off the back of Impega's car, we will take the lead, but for how long is the question, because I suspect something's going to come flying down here. Yeah, sure enough. There comes everything flying back past. Then we get the secondary tow off Blakey and Ewan into this final corner. Can we get a good run off of there? I mean, this is a little bit of practice maybe for the final lap. That's about perfect. That would do nicely. If we could do that for the final lap, couple of laps time, do the same thing, I would be very, very happy. I somehow doubt it. It never works like that. You could plan, you can try and think about it, but it never works out like you were planning, really, in these races. Too much weirdness can go on. Impega got... I did not expect Impega to go to the left there, I'll be honest. I guess there were cars hanging around on the right. Oh, Impega had a big moment in there. That's a lot of camber on the back of that car as well. I didn't think these got crazy damage. Maybe this is just a day for more damaging. We haven't got quite as many people in the races as we do sometimes, so maybe the game is allowing damage to show. I don't really know how it works. We've never figured it out. I don't know whether that's because we're stupid or GTA is inconsistent. Could be a little bit of both. We're still side by side all the way. I said don't we want to go side by side on the hill earlier on, and now I'm going side by side with Impega up here. We've got a good run. Again, can we actually clear the white car? We do. We actually are going to get to the lead of the race. That's a lot of car. We've been enjoying like this 4 or 5 car battle for the lead, and it's about to become very different. And I always shot the braking a little bit there, trying to be sneaky, and it didn't work. And we'll drop back down to 3rd again. Bugger. Pretty much. Oh, come on. Messed up. I say messed up like I was a little slow, just lost a little bit of speed. And that's all it takes with this sort of racing, just to fall back a tiny bit. We're going to sneak our way past level 8. We can't really, because Impega's going to box us in here. And we don't trust these for bump drafting. Impega again can get through the chicane nicely, because we're side by side and have to be a lot slower. And once again, we will go soaring past down the hill. And we will bring level 8. Level 8 goes to the outside. I thought I saw a car just fly into the abyss back there, but we did not. Whoa, it was nearly us. Impega just was a little late getting out the drive. Maybe I moved across. Not sure. So much happens so quickly with cars like this. That would be a bad one for me if that was the final lap. Thankfully, we've got one more lap to go. The track is 3 wide. It can kind of push a little bit. No point trying to make it 4 wide there. The track is literally not wide enough for 4 cars, even. So, let's go to the lead of the race. Chris has turned up to join this massive battle pack. Oh, We're going to sneak our way to Impega. There's a gap here. We will go for it. It's our turn to shoot through the very, very narrow gap on the left-hand side. And I have overdriven that corner, and I've stacked everybody up because of that. Now we're going to go 3 wide up the hill. It's going to be side by side. Is Chris going to still be there by the time we get to this corner? They are. That's a shame, because this is getting silly now. Oh, yeah. This is getting dicey. The cars are good, though. I will give them that. The cars are very good for this sort of racing. Pega's had a great run up the hill, and I just got a little bit sideways and lost some momentum. Now comes the catch-up as Pega's car starts to struggle on the hill. Gliska and Level 8, who got a good slingshot against me. I will not do anything stupid through there. Into the tunnel we go. Oh, there's a little bit of congestion, I think, is probably the best word to describe it. Oh, and everyone behind's had a crash. Okay. Well, I was worried we were going to have this huge stack of cars behind because we were all very slow going into the tunnel there, but they've all had their own accident somewhere. Oh, Level 8 almost. That was almost a burnout takedown. nearly had a Level 8 over the barrier and out of the circuit. Now, this is where the battle begins. It is between me and Impega. I think Gliska got out of the tunnel to wait for Level 8 because you can't really wait. The tunnel's too narrow, really, for any shenanigans like that. I know what Impega's trying to do, I think. As we barrel into the final corner, Impega's going for trying to get a run in the slipstream. I'm trying to just break the toe. It's not enough. Yeah, unfortunately. The problem is if we both play that game, there's no curb boosting to try and be sneaky with on that one. If you both play that game, we'll both have got passed by Danger Man because we could back it up as much as we liked. I was hoping Impega had mistimed it. They hadn't. They timed it perfectly on that one. It's always a risky game to play. Track position often, I say often, can work. Chris gets fastest lap of the race. That was good fun. Shame we went a little bit wrong on the final lap with the but I don't know what happened further back. Did not see. A big shunt must have occurred to take out a lot of the pack. But yeah, there we go. That was a very good. I like the track. I like the new car. It's not very fast. Perhaps overall, it drives nice enough. And Turismo is always good fun to go racing. But there we have it. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you to Danger Man for building that wonderful circuit. That, though, is going to be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.